Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the beneficent, the helper, the Almighty, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, creator, master, protector, saver, supreme commander of the whole world. Dear listeners who are listening here and there among the students throughout the whole country, I personally congratulate you from the core of my heart for listening my discussion that you are getting. There is a Bangla word, it is my self created sentence. আমি জাস্টিস স্বনির্মিত একটি বাক্য রোজা ক্যান মেক আস সোজা I told you in especially other videos last week roja can make us soja it means especially in the month of Ramadan we can get training coaching teaching etc by the help of this teaching training coaching what we get in the month of Ramadan we can utilize it 11th month of the year dear listener. So, in this month long Ramadan, of course, Roja teaches us many things. Pain of hunger. Pain of hunger of poor and distress, who are to starve in this society. Different parts of the country. International field, national field, here and there, this and that, poor and pauper, who suffer is the mass because of starvation. And we can easily understand something, at least a bit, of course, that is called in the month of Ramadan. In the month of Ramadan, if we become thirsty, we cannot drink a drop of water for fear of Allah. Similarly, especially other month of the year, you are getting 11th month, we must have fear of Allah that fear of Allah in our hearts. And fear in Allah, properly that can protect us from the hand of various kinds of misfortune, distress, agony, pain, suffering, sorrow, distress, as well as known and unknown is pain, known and unknown is distress, as well as especially known and unknown is sinful task connection. So, dear listener, I do believe one thing that is called, of course, we should have fear of Allah in our hearts. In the month of Ramadan, especially true sense, I should share with you something. A Rojadar cannot eat a grain, cannot take even a biscuit, or cannot drink even a drop of water. For fear of Allah, of course, it is especially this and that prize will be given from the court of Almighty completely if we can observe Roja in the month of Ramadan. I do believe one thing that you have understood is my thought and conception, my philosophy, ideology, psychology, by which it is possible on the part of us to reach our targeted goal that we are getting or finding. For this is the reason, since Roja is month-long is a training, we must especially that is called think about this 11th month of the year, how to protect ourselves, save ourselves from the hand of ruin, destruction, sinful task connection, ugly task and action, not lovely task but ugly task, ugly work, ugly action. Sinful action, of course, especially we can get it is from this action. Depending on the mercy of Almighty Allah, I do believe this matter that you have understood is my thought and conception. So, in the month of Ramadan, we can especially that is called also learn to become heart conscious of our duty and responsibility, and similarly we must especially that is called perform good task connection. If any person reads I mean is especially that is called that Surah Yasin, and he will be able to get sober purno to if he can complete the Holy Quran 10 times. Let me tell you something in Bengali. একবার সূরা ইয়াসিন পড়লে 10 খতম কোরআন শরীফ পড়ার সওয়াব হয়, আর রোজার মাসে একবার সূরা ইয়াসিন শুনলে বা পড়লে 700 খতম পড়ার সওয়াব হয়. This and that, of course, you are getting. Such kind of golden opportunity had come for the Muslim community, for the believer, for those person who trust, who have trust in Allah, that you are getting faith in Allah, And this special work should be done is by us in order to get mercy of Allah. Allah is merciful, powerful, protector, saver, supreme commander of the whole world. Allah has created us in mundane world to take preparation for especially the next world. Pure Rojadar especially will be able to enjoy that fullest is happiness in the especially at the day of last judgment. May Allah help us so that it is possible on the part of ourselves to observe Roja, to acquire is versatile is quality in this is month, and this month long is especially training, coaching, teaching, etc. will be helpful for us to go ahead. Dear learners throughout the whole country, and welcome to Ramos English Education who are listening here and there, this side, that side, this corner, that corner, pros and cons, opinions. And I have already that is called given many videos for the betterment of students, YouTube, both YouTube as well as Facebook, so that the students of this country can be benefited highly. But dear student, I have already told there are some words what you need to know. Only 500 words. Second thing is that I am fully optimistic, not pessimistic, is to give you classes on BCS section. The students who are staying at the remote and remotest part of this country, they can easily be benefited by listening my discussion or getting my discussion. Number one. Number two, countless is especially person in this year more than 4 to 5 lakh students shall take part in different universities, especially and in order to read their own. But throughout the whole country, only under this government, under the government you are getting 60,000 seats you are getting throughout the whole country, including duet. Boet, Ruet, Chuet, Kuet, Duet, and universities of this country near about is especially more than half century. I mean, it's 50 universities you are getting throughout the whole country, where students will be taken. Cluster system is especially examination that you are getting was also helpful for the students. I should share with you something, but the students who are interested to be student of different universities, I should share with you something. You need to take a step, and only especially I should share with you one thing to make you understand is this thing. 41,000, that is called especially 4100, 4100, 4100, that you is getting 4,100 students will be taken by Russia University, but already applicant applied is that 4 lakh. Per seat is near about 100 students will fight is in this examination. Obviously, I do believe one thing that is called all of them is I have brightest is result getting is double GPA 5, both at SSC and SSC. Varsity of Chittagong. Varsity of Chittagong is the student who could not come out successfully last year. They would be able to appear at the admission battle second time. I noticed this thing is in the paper. So students under Chittagong University throughout the whole country, including Chittagong division, I would like to tell you one thing. Take serious preparation for admission is the battle. So other universities of this country, of course, I should share with you. Near about is especially 2 lakh 50,000 students who have GPA 5, both SSC and SSC examination. They will fight in this year to read in different universities, including medical college, textile colleges, as well as dental section, medical section, other section is respectively. Some students who are promised is bound to complete their BSc especially that is called in textile sector and section, they can easily just especially read both public and private universities, I mean public colleges, public college throughout the whole country, obviously. And the person who are not able to read in this institution, you can also read easily in private universities. But private university education, I should support it cordially. they take special care when on especially that school. Obviously both private and public universities of this country, I think our teachers who are engaged in teaching methodology, teaching field, all of them are conscious. What I noticed in especially private universities recently, that is called as the lesson, what is being taught is by the teachers. On the basis of that is the lesson, I mean examination is taken. After this and that result is published. So I do not cannot discourage any student is to read in private universities of the country. Wherever you get opportunity you may read, but private university of this is the country, education of this university is obviously expensive. We cannot deny, we cannot refuse or cancel, or we cannot deny. For this reason, students can't take necessary steps for their greater future, obviously. But I need to share with the students of this country, you may take technical education wherever you get opportunity by reading history, general history, Islamic history and culture, philosophy, or especially common subject or very easiest subject of university. Of course you will get a certificate only, but this subject is do not have any brightest is the future. But if you can complete this especially your degree, honors and masters from especially public universities of this is the country best subject, what is desirable in future you may get is the demand. Brain drain, it is needless to say, but of course I should share with you something. The production of our is the country from Buet, Duet, Kuwait, Ruet, Chuet, etc. and who are completing this degree, their honors, masters, etc. Many of them go to abroad, and their acquired knowledge is utilized, of course for the development of developed countries. But though they acquired knowledge by spending lot of money from the public fund, royal treasury, public money, but of course since they do not get job in job market, for this reason they fly to abroad to get standard life and standard job. Dearest is especially students throughout the whole country who are interested to go to abroad in order to especially get job. Obviously you should not stay at home ideally, in that is called ideally or idle, not ideal. Ideal is especially you are getting other show, idle, always lazy. So you are encouraged to think about your future, you may fly to abroad. Among the students of mine who completed their honors masters in different subjects and from different universities of this country, who are sitting at home by being a burden of your family, you must think to go abroad in order to get job in job market, do something. But in the change that of course especially at present service has become, government service has become like the golden deer. I should share with you something. So whatever you especially that school get, you may do in the and that you may bring especially that financial support. A student is of Edward College day before study who asked me one question, what he should do. I said especially that school, he said he said, sir, I have been trying for a long time to get job, I am not getting. Should I start a business? I said if possible, of course, why not? But he said, what kind of business I should start? I especially replied in the choice, the business what you can understand easily, properly, perfectly, adequately, exactly, really, finally, fundamentally, appropriate CY. Of course, you can start such kind of business. You should especially be successful. You should not be failure. Failure is the pillar of success, though we get this proverb in dictionary, but this proverb especially cannot be helpful in life because human life is very short and transient. In this transient period, shortest time, of course we cannot reach our targeted goal, we cannot discharge our duty and responsibility in a manner, we cannot reach our goal post at all we are getting. For this reason, students of different classes, different sector and section, different especially everywhere of the country are asked to especially do something for the betterment of your families, for the betterment of your life. Since man is short-lived creature, we cannot stay in mundane world century after century. For this is the reason we must not do something so far we can. Thus we can develop especially our future. Welcome.